There's something up with the job market, and today we're tackling a tough but crucial topic: what to do immediately after losing your job. Have you noticed recently how the stock markets around the world are doing remarkably well? The US market specifically is experiencing almost a Goldilocks moment, but the undercurrent on the jobs front appears to be quite the opposite. An increasing number of people are reporting that they're losing their jobs while the macroeconomy continues to move forward rather well. Hello, my name is Rohit Das, and this channel is all about navigating things that impact life and career. Job loss can be devastating, but with the right steps, you can navigate this challenging time and come out stronger. Let's dive into 7 practical tips that you can take to be better prepared for a rather uncomfortable situation. First, take a moment to process and plan. Losing a job is more than just a financial setback. It is also an emotional journey that can cause a lot of pain. And most people will tend to agree that grief is a natural response to job loss. According to the Canadian Mental Health Association, and not surprisingly, grief is complicated. There is no one way to experience grief. Feelings, thoughts, reactions and challenges related to grief are very personal. For those who tell you that it is just a job, it usually is not. The truth of the matter is that thinking about a job purely from an income perspective is myopic, because you're not just losing a salary, you're also losing the ability to have a daily routine, work relationships, and indeed a part of your identity. And that's why you need to give yourself time to process these emotions. The American Psychological Association reports that unemployment is linked to anxiety, depression, and loss of satisfaction in life. It is crucial to acknowledge these feelings as a part of the healing process. And it is not just the complete loss of a job that takes a toll. Underemployment and job instability create an equal amount of distress, and these two things aren't even counted directly in unemployment numbers. So when a job loss hits you, take a moment to process it. Set aside a day or two or more to reflect on your situation. Talk to people who you love, trust, value, and care. Write down your thoughts and feelings if that helps with reflection. This isn't just therapeutic, it's also the first step in planning your next move. Assess your financial situation. Now, let's talk numbers. According to a 2024 Bankrate survey, 56% of Americans wouldn't be able to cover a $1,000 emergency expense from their savings. Further, only 44% said that they had at least 3 months' worth of expenses readily available as emergency savings in either a checking account, savings account, or the money market. Regardless of which boat you are in, now may be a good time to create a financial plan. You need to take a look at all your expenses and income sources, including any severance pay or eligible unemployment benefits. While this may not replace your full income, it can provide a crucial financial cushion till you start figuring things out. Once you have this information, make tweaks to your budget. What is important to do in this case is to create a bare bones budget focusing only on essentials. This might mean temporarily cutting subscriptions, dining out, or other non-essential expenses. Use a spreadsheet or a budgeting app to track every dollar. If you haven't created a budget in the past, click on the link to my other video where we talk about creating simple and effective budgets, or download the free budget spreadsheet from the link below. Apply for unemployment benefits immediately. Don't wait to file for unemployment. The US Department of Labor encourages workers who have lost their jobs to apply for eligible benefits as soon as possible to avoid missing their eligibility window. For those not in the US, check your country's specific unemployment programs. For instance, in Canada, you can apply for employment insurance or EI benefits as soon as you stop working. The Canadian government's website provides detailed information on how to apply and what benefits you might be eligible for. Again, wherever applicable, visit your country's unemployment office website and start the application process promptly. Remember, benefits can also potentially be retroactive to your last day of work, so every day counts. Review your health insurance options. Health insurance is critical, especially during times of stress. A 2024 Kaiser Family Foundation report found that the average premium in the US for a single coverage in 2024 is almost $9,000 per year. The average premium for family coverage is $25,500 per year. If you've lost your employer-sponsored coverage, you have a few options. The first is the Consolidated Omnibus Budget Reconciliation Act, or COBRA. This allows you to continue your employer-provided group health benefits plan for limited periods of time under certain circumstances, such as job loss, but be prepared for higher costs. The next is the Affordable Care Act Marketplace. You may qualify for a special enrollment period here. And then is Medicaid. Check if you're eligible based on your new income levels. These are just 3 options to get you going. For those outside the US, health insurance concerns may look different for you. In Canada, for example, basic health insurance is provided by the government, but you might need to consider options for additional coverage that was previously provided by your employer. The bottom line is, please don't go without coverage. Medical debt is a leading cause of bankruptcy in many countries. Research your options and secure coverage as soon as possible. Reach out to creditors. If you're worried about making payments, be proactive. Many creditors have hardship programs that can temporarily reduce or suspend payments. While it is challenging to navigate your debt situation, being proactive about your financial obligations is the responsible and the right thing to do. If you think you will be unable to make a payment in an upcoming month, proactively contact your creditors before you miss a payment. It's easier to set up arrangements when your accounts are still in good standing. Prepare a list of all your creditors and reach out to each one to discuss your options. Start your job search strategically. While it is important to start looking for a new job quickly, it is also essential that you be strategic. The US Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that the seasonally adjusted average duration of unemployment in September 2024 was 22.6 weeks. Remember we talked about emergency funds some time back? Only about 28% of people will be able to sustain their expenses if it indeed took almost 23 weeks to find new employment. And that's why you need to be strategic in your approach to job search. While looking for new employment, use this time to do a few different things. A. Update your resume and LinkedIn profile. Now, this may sound like a little bit of a rant, but I'm not certain if it is just me or LinkedIn has actually started to look a lot more like other forms of social media. But it is still a very valuable and credible platform to job hunt. B. Network with your industry contacts and activate your own network. Referrals from your network are a single best way to increase your probability of successfully finding a new job and reducing the time it takes to find new employment. C. Here is a new dimension to consider, which was not even a major deal until some time back. There is increasing consensus that artificial intelligence is going to become more prevalent and very much a part of our daily lives, whether professional or personal. Now, it may not happen tomorrow or the next year, but there is a world where we coexist with AI, and therefore it is important to consider reskilling opportunities which enables you to thrive in that brave new world. The best way to approach a job search is to set a daily schedule for searching to maintain structure and motivation. Allocate time for updating your professional profiles, networking, and adopt skill development. Here's a pro tip. My recruiter friends tell me that they filter skills data on LinkedIn to find suitable candidates to fill open roles. So ensure that your LinkedIn is reflective of your latest and most up-to-date skills and capability set. Final point here, some jobs or professions may not find LinkedIn as a primary networking or job search destination. In those cases, you should make yourself aware of the active channels available to learn about and find jobs in your sector of activity or expertise. Don't forget to review and adjust your retirement accounts. Your retirement planning should not stop just because you're in between jobs. The Harvard Business Review mentions that in a large panel research of 160,000 US employees, 41.4% cashed out at least part of their 401k when leaving a job, and 85% of those drained their balance entirely. This is not just alarming, but also a cautionary tale of how quickly money can run out. So consult with a trusted person who's qualified to give you advice or a professional and certified financial advisor to determine the best course of action for your retirement accounts. Avoid cashing out your 401k if possible, as early withdrawals can also result in penalties and tax consequences. I said I would talk about 7 crucial steps, but this video would be incomplete if I didn't talk about the next few that can help you cope and move forward. First, maintain a routine. Structure your days as if you were still working. Wake up at a regular time and try to accomplish daily goals set for yourself. This can help you maintain your mental health and productivity. Number two, take care of your physical health. Exercise regularly and maintain a healthy diet. Physical health is closely tied to mental well being. The World Health Organization emphasizes the importance of physical activity in reducing symptoms of anxiety and depression. Number three, explore skill development opportunities. Use this time to enhance your skills. Many libraries offer free access to online learning platforms. Check with your local library for resources to upskill without spending money. Number four, network and stay connected. Reach out to former colleagues, industry contacts, and friends. According to a 2023 LinkedIn survey, a sizable number of jobs are filled through networking. Stay active in professional groups and attend in-person or virtual industry events. Number five, consider temporary or freelance work. While searching for a permanent position, consider temporary or freelance opportunities. This can provide income, keep your skills sharp, and potentially lead to full-time employment opportunities. And please seek professional help if needed. If you're struggling with anxiety or depression, please see a professional. Many communities offer free or low-cost mental health services. The National Alliance on Mental Illness, or NAMI, provides resources and support for those dealing with mental health challenges. Finally, remember that losing a job is often temporary, but it's how you handle this period that can define your future success. By taking these immediate steps, you're setting yourself up for a stronger financial future and career trajectory. In pure business terms, you are risk managing for an uncertain few upcoming weeks and months. Ask yourself how long you can be off work before it starts affecting your lifestyle. Taking control of your affairs will put you in the right frame of mind to move forward. At the end of the day, it isn't just about having a job, it's about building a robust financial foundation that can weather life's storms. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep persevering. And if you didn't know it already, you've got this.